So, Bill, it was a race between the Kevins, and it seems like one Kevin might reign supreme.
Yeah, that's right. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent saying that basically the formal process for picking the next Fed chair is underway. And it looks like from our reporting that Kevin Hassett, the head of the National Economic Council, is in that pole position right now. He has been a longtime Trump economic aide, basically going back the better part of a decade. And his main competition looks to be Kevin Warsh, the former Fed governor, who has also been a longtime Trump supporter, but certainly doesn't get as much face time as Hassett does with his office there in the White House, right there in the West Wing, and his ability to jump in and advise Trump on economic matters. Now, of course, Scott Bessent has also been on that short list. President Trump was asked about his potential candidacy and basically said that he likes the job that Bessent is doing at Treasury, and that the Treasury Secretary is probably not the #1 pick right now. But we know with President Trump, his mind can shift quickly, and they have really several more months before they really have to make this decision.
We were just speaking with Paul Donovan of UBS, who said an outright political appointee the market would like because they'd become a Fed chair in name only. Bill, some of these candidates, specifically Kevin Hassett, what do we know about how they might try to guide the Fed, to guide the FOMC, should they be the chair next year?
Well, we know that Hassett has basically echoed a lot of President Trump's complaints about Jay Powell. You know, the president even saying that he thinks interest rates should be multiple points lower at this point than they currently are. And Hassett suggesting that perhaps Fed cuts last year ahead of the election had some political bias in them, given that the Fed hasn't really resumed cutting this year. So he knows how to talk Trump. He has really taken on, I think at one point he was seen as more of a moderate conservative economist, but he has really taken on the kind of the MAGA talk, the Trump talk that I think, frankly, is endearing to the president and will help you maintain his ear. So I think that's really part of what the backing is here. But the markets will question whether any decision made either by Powell now while he still has time or by the next Fed chair are really independent decisions or made under the pressure of the president.